Hey, hey.
Oh man.
Man,
How do you
you
like
had
that?
that teed up.
How do you like that for an intro?
I like that. That was cool. You had that teed up, boy.
I
That was
did. I wanted to. I pushed the button right after the intro started,
Uh-huh.
but I must have got it too close. So
Okay.
yeah, I wanted to
Heck
get it
yeah.
right on there, but I was
That was
just
awesome, man. That's a great
just a
idea.
little off. Oh yeah,
Cool, cool. How you feeling? You tired? Are you good?
I'm tired.
You tired?
I'm tired. No nap over here today.
No type. I see
Uh,
Jim Lauer and Larry Hunt.
I saw Larry Hunt pop on first.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Jim Lauer. Hey Jim. Yep.
Logan Metcalf. How's it going, Logan?
Logan. Logan the Metcalf. What's
Logan
up?
Metcalf. I heard you got your car back from Tim's. That's awesome. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Gary?
Larry says Sunday ritual.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know what else we found out? We are the Sunday guys.
Sunday boys.
Sunday boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jim. Yeah.
And Jim and Debbie. Yeah.
Jim Robinson.
That's awesome.
Shannon Wise. There's Shannon.
Good seeing Shannon. What's up, baby face? I see you.
Okay, there's Jim. Jim says, dang, that red light must have scared you. We're 3 minutes late. Nah, we weren't. Maybe 1 minute.
Maybe what? Maybe. Oh, that's funny. I know it. I get home and Tanya looked at me. She goes, "Why'd you red light?" I was explaining things.
Did she make you sleep in the garage?
She probably will. She hasn't said anything yet, but she might.
Oh, hey, well, you might check when you're done. When we're done here, the door might be locked.
The door might be locked. I might not even be able to go in the house.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I see Brian Schneider on. What did the announcer call him?
Brian Schindler.
Schindler. and who was I yesterday? What was my name?
You was Randy.
Randy. Yeah.
It was Randy Dowell.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Larry Hunt. I did that today for a special reason. Appreciate you.
Yep. We'll bring that up in just a little bit.
Heck yeah.
Nice shirt, Rodney.
Heck yeah. But
yeah.
Nice. So did you get you a nap this afternoon or anything?
I did not.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't. I wanted to. I thought about it. Like I ran through the pictures and set all this up, and I thought, man, I could probably get down for about 30 minutes, and I'd have to set an alarm. I'd probably sleep a little too long, but
right.
I better keep busy doing what I'm doing. So.
Oh yeah.
I didn't cheat up a nap.
Oh, you hear that?
Your air compressor. Time out. That's his air compressor. He muted the mic. He's gonna run back there and kill that air compressor. Brian Snyder. He heard a lot of different names. Yeah, we heard it as Schindler, and I think I was looking at your time slip that had your name on it.
Yeah.
And I forget how it's kind of looks like it's even spelled different than Schindler on the time ticket, but we'll get there after bid. It's pretty funny. You was Randy Dowell from the get-go on the tech card.
On Wednesday before we got there, it was Randy, and I hit Blake up, but that's all right. And then we were sitting there at the fence and talking about Babyface's last name, and but yeah.
Well, I had
and Dave and Scott Linker. Cool.
I could have hosed you real good.
You could have hosed me?
Yes.
Okay.
On your tech card.
Oh, I know. Golly.
I could have give you a real nice name because you was like, hey, fix my name on that card. And
right. Yeah. Well,
you could have been you could have been McBeavis Dowell or Butthead Dowell or something,
Oh man. Well, and I want to start with that. I want to give a shout out to you and Keith. And so the backstory, if people don't know, this race here wasn't quite on our schedule. And then once the SmackDown got moved, we looked at the calendar. Well, I had a previous event with my family, and but we made it work where we, went and did that Friday night, and then Tanner and I were actually Gary and Keith came over Friday morning. We loaded everything up, locked everything in, and just you guys went on down there and set up camp, and got us teched in. And when I saw that Randy Dow, I was just like, oh my God, please fix that, Gary. And, but then Tanner and I got up at 5 o'clock and headed that way. And so we got there at plenty of time and got going. So black spray paint Dow wheels.
Black spray paint.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you could have been a whole bunch of fun names left in my hands. You're lucky I like you.
I know, right? Man,
you could have been Rufus Dow, Rowdy Dow.
Tim Webb was trying to get a vote with all these kids running around. Which wheels look better, polished wheels or black wheels? And the stage blades. He's talking to the little ones. Hey, which wheels you like better? Does this one look better? Does that one look better? Oh,
yeah. That one was his grandson, I think. I think it was all predetermined answers.
Predetermined. And he had a little Tootsie Roll candy he was giving him. Which wheel you like best, Heck yeah.
Yeah, it was a setup.
Oh, totally. I see Devin Brown.
You see Devin Brown? Yep.
I see Nate Bell.
Nate Bell. Hey, Nate. Nate and Daniel. He was helping Daniel Anders in his car yesterday. Yeah. Devin, Skylar Dawkins.
Cool.
Yep. Devin says, "What's up, Devin? What's up with you, man? We missed seeing all the Missouri guys.
Yeah,
we saw Nate.
No, saw Nate. That's about it. There was room. There was more parking, and the ladder wasn't full. They could have took a couple more cars in. So track was good. Air was great.
Yeah, what did we see? 700 and something there.
Yeah,
Saturday earlier. Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we burnt some vacation and grabbed your trailer and stuff, and I got more vacation to burn. So it was just a day off to go goof off, go get set up. And Tim was already there. He had a spot there beside him waiting for us. And he got us directed over there, and we got set up and got your car teched and just hang out and enjoyed the weather. And until it got kind of dark and it got pretty cold Friday night. Man, it got cold Friday night.
Was it cold? How was the fireworks?
Fireworks were cool.
Yeah.
Yep. The fireworks they had us set up over on the, I guess that's the east side over in that bare land over there before them trees. And you could see them guys over there setting stuff up.
Sure.
So
cool. So you were hanging out with Tim Webb. You were hanging out with the legend. I mean, did you guys have an autograph session or something? Did he have that? Did he have that Saturday? Yeah.
Not Friday, but I think he did Saturday. I think we got proof.
Yeah, we do got proof. And actually, some of his close crew say he's working PR. When you go up and see him, like, hey, where's Tim? Oh, he's working PR. He'll be back. And so we'll talk about that too.
Larry says it's Cinderella air.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's rare air too.
Rare air for sure. We had we had 5 or 6 personal bests, coming in over the weekend. So
there's some fun stories behind that.
Heck
What's Nate say? Nate says, quickly becoming a big fan of racing at Flying H. We just got to figure out how to catch Ernie next year. Man.
Yeah, no kidding. Ernie was old.
Good luck, man, with that.
No kidding.
Holy smokes, that car is fast.
Yeah. 386 204.
Yeah, that's a killer fast car.
I'm assuming that's a Pro Line. Is that a Hemi or a 481X? Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe Nate knows. Nate might know that answer.
Yeah.
That's too fast for me to look at. I can't even. They don't let me around cars that are that fast.
Yeah.
You need to go away.
481X.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell Foreman. Hey, Russell, we missed you this weekend.
Well, I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I'm going to ask you a question that you can answer later when I put you on the spot. But you
Okay.
have to tell me what your coolest part of it was.
I've already got it figured out. It's easy.
Okay. What's up, Russell
So,
Foreman? What's up, Gary
Russell?
Spaniak?
Man, all the Missouri guys, we missed you guys.
Yeah.
It's Friday and Saturday.
We were in Missouri. You know, we were expecting to see Missouri.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like Nate said, man, that was our third trip there,
Yeah.
and you know, the first 2 times were both in May, so we got through the summertime and got to go back for the last 2 outings of this year, being Flying H, and then 2 weeks go to Texas. But yeah, and that was the first time Keith had been there. He was there snooping around when it was being built back in January, but even driving home today, he was really digging on that facility, and he had a great time. He said, man, I'm gonna have to make a Facebook post and just get the word out and give a shout out. It's a good facility, a great place, great track. The prep was great.
Right.
It's a really nice place.
It really is. I see Mr. Blake Housley watching.
Blake, man, we had a great time, sir.
Yeah. Congratulations. I know you were busy. I waited for you a few times. I know you were handling your business, but it was a great show, and just glad to be a part of it, and I saw you got the upper level paved, and you got a couple entrances in and out of that.
The mid-level is paved.
Yeah, the mid-level. That's what yeah. The mid-level, lower level, and
hey, and Friday, I think that mid and upper level was blocking the wind coming to the lower level.
Oh, okay.
It was windy. It was a pretty solid breeze Friday.
Sure.
And it was chilly. And Keith and I went and ride around in the golf cart, and I was showing him up. I went to that mid-level to show him, and we drove up the little ramp deal and drove up there, and I took him over to the edge and showed him where the track goes by, on that edge there where the track stops. And man, the wind was kicking up there. And it really seemed like it might just be in my imagination, but it really seemed like it was windier and colder on that mid-level than it was on the bottom level.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. What'd you think of that news? I don't know if you want to call it scoreboard or, monitor or
the
whatever.
Big Jumbotron thing.
Jumbotron.
Yeah, that thing's really cool.
Oh, man.
I like
that. Heck yeah. I think that was awesome. Cool.
Yep. It's neat to look at that.
Yeah. That was
Gary Spaniak says he's headed there next weekend for a no prep.
No prepping next weekend there. Yeah.
Yep. And Russell is getting ready for Texas Radial Roundup. We will see you there, Russell.
Right on.
Mr. Blake says, thanks for coming. We appreciate the support. We look forward to a big year next year. And we look forward to seeing what's coming next year. Yeah,
absolutely.
And Larry, what's Larry say? Larry says, I ended up at the local dirt track yesterday. Only 10 Q-tips to get my ears clean.
Oh, that's funny. He's out on the circle track. There you go. There you go.
That's funny.
Very cool.
Yeah, that was a great time. It's an easy from us here. It's an easy drive there, an easy drive home.
Right.
Luckily, they leave the gate open on Sunday morning, and we can get in there to pick up the truck and trailer.
Heck yeah.
There was only maybe 3 or 4 left there when we wheeled in this morning to pick up my truck and your trailer. And
what's up, Mr. Tanner?
There's Tanner.
To that point, Gary, it's so easy to get in and out of the facility too. That little frontage road, and I-70 is right there. And then we made great time. We even stopped, and I think we still got in under 3:30 or something, 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I think it was still right about just under 4.
Yeah, even with that stop.
Yeah. All good road. You can hammer down, 75, 80. It's a good drive. Easy. Yeah. Jared Johnson's watching. Hey, Jared.
Yeah, it's good seeing him and his family there. Got to talk to them, his dad and wife, brother.
Yep. Yeah, they were just 2 trailers down from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
The pit arrangement was different than when we was in May.
Yeah.
It seemed a little easier to get around in than it was in May. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it a lot better. It seemed more friendly. I don't know. It just it seemed like more people came and talked to us, this time as well. Just the way it was pitted. I don't know if we seemed more in an open area or what. We wasn't boxed in but yeah, it just seemed like more people were swinging by to check out the car and check out where you're from. I talked to people from local, talked to people from Nebraska, Texas. I mean, it was cool checking out. I had to tell the same thing happens every time. They come up and said, "Oh man, I thought it was an LS. Oh, this is pretty cool." It's like, nope, still got a little Ford. Yeah,
be cool if it was, right? And maybe not.
Yeah. Oh, we need to answer that, Mister. You see Larry Hunt? Yeah.
Larry says, "I seen you settled for nasty Whataburger over the 5-star Waffle House."
That was close. We went back and forth, man, on that. We went back
well. We left that up to our driver, which was Tanner. And
he wanted that brownie. He wanted that waffle burger brownie. That's what was going on.
I got a cheeseburger and the fries, and then a cookie. I've still got one cookie left over. It's going to work with me tomorrow.
It lasted all day?
Yeah, I'm taking it to work tomorrow. and a cookie and some Halloween candy.
Oh, you're just showing off now. That's what you're doing. You're just showing off. You got even Ginger's excited. You're just showing off. Oh, that's funny.
But I did get some heartburn last night. I don't know if that's from the burger or the Crown and Coke I washed it down with. I don't know.
What's Tanner saying with Larry?
Tanner's just tell Larry to keep his mouth shut. They got brownies and cookies. I don't think they do anymore. Tanner got all of them.
That's funny. That's funny. When Tanner walks up and I say, "Can I order first?" Because I just want to make sure I can get a brownie. Because when Tanner walked up, he goes, "How many brownies do you have left?" And so that's how many he ordered.
Yeah. I think he was impressed with the cookies too.
He was. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Or he was just trying to deter our attention away from talking about stealing his brownies.
Maybe that was it. He left some of his stuff in the car. He wouldn't even bring it in to the hotel. That's how sensitive he was that we were going to steal that.
He left them locked up in the trunk.
Yeah.
It shows you how much trust he has in us, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
So Flying H, if Blake's still on too, I know we got next weekend. You got the big no prep. I just seen Gary Spaniak saying he was going to it. I know Joey Heichel popped out yesterday. He also said he was going. So that should be a good event. I don't know if Blake has any more on his schedule as far as, big events like that, or if it's just a few tests and tunes before we get to the end of the year here, and how long he's going to keep the gates open,
Right. Good question.
End of the year. But yeah, I was just glad to be a part of the last Radial race, you know what I mean? And so it was a good time and made that work. But cool. You guys go ahead.
Yeah, Tanner says, "I ate the brownie today. The cookie, when warm, is better than the brownie."
Oh, it's a lot.
The cookie is going to get warm in my belly.
In my belly.
In my belly.
In my belly.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I would have easily ate Waffle House too. I just left the decision to our driver.
Yeah, we could have definitely done some of the Waffle House for sure.
Yeah. When we start staying at the Holiday Inn Express and Oak Grove, the Waffle House is right there.
Right there.
Woo!
I could walk to it.
That'd be weird how that works. That's going to work out, right?
Yeah.
I see Ray Parsons watching. Hey, Ray.
What's up, Ray? Thanks for watching.
Yep. You ready to roll through some stuff?
Yeah, let's see what's got some pictures from Flying H. And
we got a couple little thingies first. Here's a comment. What is this? Oh, let's look at this.
Yeah, let's see what he's got there. See Nate.
Let me put that back out here and see. Yeah. Nate says this. I got a feeling this should be some good info here. Nate says we all need to band together and work on getting bigger turnouts at Flying H next year. For the payout and the surface we get to race on, there's no reason there shouldn't be a full field at every race they have. They are doing their part. We all need to do ours if we want them to continue.
Yeah, preach.
Right
That's,
on. That's
that's
right.
very good. Yeah, 5,000 to win. That's big
And
money.
it's last weekend there was 20 from what I've seen. I think if it's correct, there was 24 on Friday and 20 on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think the payout was the same. I think $5,000. I might be wrong, but I think it was still $5,000 for Streetcar Takeover. So the same situation this weekend, and the car count wasn't that strong for that kind of money.
Right. Onto the side too, and if Blake's still on, we can chat. But like, any talking through it with limited, how the turnout's been going this year for limited. Just kind of curious on that as well. Because there it is right there, Nate Bell right there, 3,500 Friday, 5,000 Saturday at
that's
Takeover.
I completely forgot about it being two separate races there.
Yeah.
So
and that's how it was when we were there back in May, was it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because let's see, Heckman won the Friday night, and then Craven won Saturday. Am I thinking right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that was definitely plenty of opportunity.
Yeah. Jim says he held down Waffle House for us.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Ray says, "What's up, guys? Thank you guys for doing this every week. I believe it helps keeps everyone fired up." Man, thanks, Ray. We think so too. We hope so.
Yeah, good shout out.
It sure keeps us too fired up too.
Yeah, and definitely we just want to use this as a platform to talk. Like we were just saying there with Nate was just talking about, giving an opportunity and ask questions, discuss things, especially anything technical. And with Flying H, with Titans at 10.5, with Mad, trying to keep everything going, not be on the same dates, get the rules close, and then you can just roll out, wear out a motor, wear out some tires, So
Larry says, would love to get on board at Flying H with the Titans. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah, there you go. Make it happen.
That was Nate. Larry says, Blake Housley, Al and I need to get with you.
There you go.
Do it.
Do
it. David Maxon says, Gary Putnam, when you come back to Flying H drag strip, stop in at JJ's Family Diner for breakfast. It's in downtown Odessa. We will mark that down. Downtown Odessa. JJ's Family Diner.
JJ's Family Diner.
Consider it done. We'll make that happen next year.
We'll do a report out.
Yeah, we'll give a full report, 10-star scale.
Yeah, cool.
Man, we was just talking on the way home about breakfast. Like, man, breakfast is so good.
Any time of the day. Yeah, any time of the day.
I got to admit, my breakfast at Hampton Inn.
What was the deal? You were just like, pushing it to the side. I was sitting there just rubbing down, and you were,
of all the
best with it.
I've stayed in a lot of Holiday Inns, Hampton Inns that have the breakfast like that, and lots and lots of them. And this was the first time that the eggs just weren't very good.
Went up to snuff.
I was really surprised. I've always ate the stuff. I don't know if it's really eggs, but sometimes you shouldn't know what you should know.
I had my table section full. The eggs, the toast, the cereal, the drinks. I mean, like I had this bacon. I mean, I look over at you and you wasn't having it.
I give it I thought maybe I won't go there. I give it the scoot. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's all right. We'll leave it alone.
But this JJ's Family Diner,
yeah,
we are there, guaranteed.
We were there, guaranteed. And then to back it up too, yeah, Larry, Blake, let's get together and get some schedules rolling. Great to see a Titans race there, and just super excited for like year one of Flying H. We talked about it. We've had Blake on the show a couple times, right when it opened. Here more recently, pumping up SmackDown, and just want to continue that relationship with them and keep this going. And we're in that little chat group that they got going. We see other racers, making comments, talking about things. And Blake came on today, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But it was just good and they still got one or two more, big races coming this year still. So, especially with that Waco and so it's just a nice place to be. I call it our, another local track for us.
Yep.
And so
and if you're a fan of no prep and that style of racing and those superstars that race that stuff, man, you got to get out to Flying H next week. That's next week, right?
Yep.
Get out there and watch that stuff. Support the track. It should be a great event.
Cool.
Marvin Jenkins is watching. Hey, Marvin.
What's up, Marvin?
All right, we'll go back to this here where we was rolling on. Speaking of no prep, in 2 weeks on November 9th, the Fall Brawl Midwest No Prep Series at Arc City, Mid-America Dragway. Is this the last event for Arc City?
Yeah, I believe so. Just looking at their schedule, I know it's their latest one here, and they moved this because of a rain out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely. Yep. They had their big deal yesterday in Alabama for the WDRA, the points, and so
world final thing.
Yeah, they're all set. So, but so it's back to back no prep, and you know what I mean. Next week, Flying H, and the 9th at Mad. You can just, that series, you can just wear out a set of tires, a set of motor, and that going no prep, and they have something every weekend.
Yeah, and this late in November, just go up arrow everything.
Oh,
and, fix it over the winter.
Absolutely. And like Larry said, it's Cinderella air, it's just like it's making several more ponies there and which may be a bad thing, you're hitting the tires or doing wheelies or whatever. but that's all good stuff.
Yep. They have small tire, big tire, true street, daily driver, and tailgate. And they have index classes. They have 750, 650, and 580. Full details on their Facebook event page and on their website. More information about that, go check them out or even message the Harpers, and they can get you the info you need.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go to that. We would probably go to that to spectate that, but we're going to be in Texas.
Yeah, be a little south, a little further south. That'll be our last one.
Yep. That'll be the end.
And it's a makeup. It should have been in March, I think you said, or April last week.
Yeah.
But see Nitrous Mafia heading that way too.
Right. I've got an update on your intake manifold.
Oh, let's see it.
The update is there is no update. You
just got me up and they're like, oh.
Well, I'm just being honest with you.
It's almost like you were at the races or something. You know what I mean?
For the last 2 weeks.
You didn't have Tiffany down here burning rod, getting that done?
No, she's been busy.
Gone it.
Yeah, she don't have time for stupid garage stuff.
Yeah. Well, I know you're rounding the corner here and you're about ready to get it done. And I'm excited to see it all finished up. So
all the bungs and the rails are drilled. The dash 10 bungs I weld on the ends, they're ready.
Okay.
Man, what am I waiting on?
I
should do it right now. You mean do it right now?
Have a live section of you melting rod here. You know what I mean? This is awesome,
man.
But
it'll. I know I told you what I tell you last week. It'll be done next week.
Yeah.
But just that's the way it goes.
Yeah. No, you're busy, and I actually asked you to do a favor for me, so I can't complain. Taking everything down there early and stuff. So that killed a day right there too.
Yeah, that's it. I could have had it done.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I was out driving around.
Yeah, there you go. Well, maybe by next week.
Yeah. Not going anywhere next week. So
there you go. We just got a little wedding to get
no, we're out of town anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Larry Hunt's got it right on the OJ.
Is there a story behind that?
It's just that it's the concentrated stuff with water. I think is what he's talking about in that little machine,
Is it any good?
It's not like, fresh, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It might be about as good as them eggs. Tony Whitmore, Eric Summer watching. Tony Whitmore, Ray Burns. Hi, Ray. Ray Burns. I got some more parts this week.
Let's check it out.
I got my.
Is this
my
the? Oh yeah, these are the heads. Yeah,
this is my Corvette cylinder heads. My stock Corvette head.
Right. Yeah, for the SBF Gen 2. Is that what I heard? That's what I think. Is that what Babyface said?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I thought I heard that.
2.0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what Corvette these come off of, but that's just some stock GM junk.
Yeah. I
There's
see Nick Roberts watching.
What's up, dudes? What's up, Nick?
Hey, go back one picture.
One picture. Oh, you said picture, not comment. Brown. There
you go, Nick.
Nick
Did a big shout out just a few minutes ago. Should be a good event.
Nick kind of helps operate that deal, that no prep at Arc City.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got yourself. Sorry, go ahead.
And he will probably be there racing too, I would imagine.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my Corvette heads. Yeah.
Heck
So-
yeah. So are these cylinder heads off of ZR1 or what? How does that work?
I don't ZR1, ZZ Top 7s. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's a LS is.
I don't know shit about LS stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about them.
Them ports look like a big block Chevy.
I know how to spell LS. Oh, that's as far as it goes. I know how to spell it. Don't make me prove it, but I'm going to say I know how to spell it.
Well, I think it stands for Limited Street.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go. Double humps.
That's some double humps.
Double
That's
humps.
right, Larry.
Yeah.
Larry,
Valves.
Larry, you're lucky this is all I bought. So I'll just leave it at that. These are in the spirit of the rules.
Yeah. See,
I'm being a good guy.
Babyface knows what's going on. It was a 1-year option. That's what it was.
1 year only. How did I stumble into that? I don't know.
It was on the trucks out west,
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a total accident then, man.
Made about 500 of them.
I don't know what I'm doing. This here's on the Corvette double humps.
Those are the police interceptor heads.
Oh man. Okay, so I need to get on Amazon and get me a little light, put on the roof. Here I come.
I'll pay you money if you do that.
That's some Kojak stuff. Or he was on the dash. He was on the dash or on the top. I think Kojak's was on the dash.
Yeah, Starsky and Hutch was on the dash, wasn't it?
Huh?
Or was it on the top? No, it was on the top.
I'm not going to put a white hockey strap on my Mustang. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's what you need.
What Larry says, accessory holes in the side to bolt the crash bars too.
See, he knows.
There is accessory holes. These are legit junker stock heads.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they're not no cheated up solid race car heads.
No.
Man, I wanted to buy those, but I didn't feel like that was right.
Well,
I want you to pop the hood and say this is like some stock junk.
Yeah.
Jim says they don't look anything like my LS heads. Well, yours are wrong, Jim.
Jim, get it. Come on now.
Yep. So I'm getting a few more parts.
Yeah.
A few more parts.
You got that intake and the heads and now the valve covers and
as far as I know, the block might be it in Salina too.
We're taking a little road trip Friday. Maybe we'll run into it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Heck yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Tell
Tim
you
Webb
what,
watch.
March is going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
I hope I've got all my engine parts by March.
Yeah.
Just
exactly.
do what you can. All right, let's go racing.
Let's go. Look at that.
We was there without you, but we made it. We got by.
Yeah, this was Friday. You guys were helping me out here. Car looks
rolled
good.
into tech after we found the darn winch remote. That was a scavenger.
Do a little FaceTime.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Tim Webb. What's up?
Cool.
Yep. We found that remote and got her off to tech.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good picture there.
Got right through tech, no problem. You got all your stuff up to snuff. You're good.
Yeah. And this is where Tim Webb was really liking digging on these polished wheels in the staging lanes. He was really talking them up.
I wouldn't be surprised to see polished wheels on Tim's car next year. It's probably why he's not going to Texas. He's waiting for his wheels to show up.
Is that what happened? They didn't come in?
I don't know. Sure. Black wheels. You mean dirty wheels?
Yeah, Tim missed Larry's spray paint comment. Rodney spray paint down.
His grandson spoke.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him. They had all these kids. He's out here signing a petition,
His grandson was funny.
Yeah. Cry along killer.
Cry along killer. Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Yep. There's your clean car in the pits.
Yeah, and we're pitting that's to a legend. I don't know if you knew that.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
The legend, Mr. Tim Webb.
Yeah. We go over there every so often. I get over there and where's Tim at? And Jim will be like, oh, he's PRing, he's PRing, he's busy, he's out, and you see the big old line. I thought they were getting the line to, get a beer or get a snack or something. No, Tim's over there signing autographs.
Man.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah. Get all set up here. Hey, look at that legend. Speaking of legends.
That's right. Small block Ford legend there, Jared.
Yeah.
He had a couple good runs.
Oh, didn't he? Bottom 20s, right? 2-0?
Yeah, he had a 2-0-2-0-0.
Yeah, flat. And yeah, that was awesome, man. The track was good. Air was great. I know they're messing with some things over there, and so that's awesome. See right there, Doug Perry.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's official.
Yep, Tim is the man.
Yep.
He is the man. Okay.
Yeah, it was good seeing Jared and his family and hanging out, and of course, car looks great and made some great runs.
Yeah, that's just a machine. That's such a killer engine in that car, man. It's rowdy.
It is. They just came off Georgia, right? Or maybe place, but
and they said it's in X275 legal trim right here at the event. So yeah.
Well, I mean, they put a little bit bigger turbo on this, watch out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they talked about that too.
Yeah. It's awesome. Car looks good.
There's Jared. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Jared. It was nice seeing you and hanging out with you guys.
Oh yeah. And this is their local track. I mean, they're right around the corner. They probably got a key to the gate,
Probably do. Or just land a helicopter out there. Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Great people. So this is the picture I was telling you about that involves Brian Wise.
Okay. The one you wouldn't show me earlier?
Yeah. So here. That is not, look at it, Larry. This is Brian Wise.
Is this VW?
Brian was all over this Malibu.
Well, that's funny because I look up and everybody's gone. I'm working, cleaning up the car and getting everything ready. And I look up and no one's around the pit. Everybody's gone.
Brian's like, come over here.
Yeah.
So we all went. This was, I think he was pitted beside Jared.
Okay.
Either one or two trailers, but Brian was eyeballing this thing.
Yeah.
And it is a really clean car. He was eyeballing the engine and turbo and the whole build. Yep.
We all know. What's going on with this car? Is it an LS deal? Is it a turbo deal?
Yeah. LS single turbo, really clean turbo kit, headers and the whole bit, really clean. Brian was eyeballing that stuff.
Heck yeah.
He was digging it, and it was a super clean car. I think that's one of Brian's buddies, Brian Schindler's buddies.
Yeah. Nick Weaver's.
Is that his name? Okay, Nick Weavers.
Yeah.
Well, Brian Wise was all over that car.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was digging it, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's super clean. Really, really nice built.
Yeah. It looks nice.
And I think he was running limited, right?
Okay.
Running limited, I think. Brian can say.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh man, Shannon's shutting it down already. I was getting ready to ask.
Yeah, Tim even saw him. He was drooling on that rag.
I think we could have made a deal. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't just go home with Brian. You know, car for sale. Brian Schneider's a car for sale because we can just go from Brian to Brian. You know, and maybe Shannon will have to ask about that too. Maybe we have to maybe Christmas can come early. It's just right around the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
And tuned by a Babyface.
Oh, there you go. Well, you know it's fast if it's tuned by Babyface.
Okay. Yeah, Shannon says we don't have room in the garage for any more cars.
Oh yeah, they just need to put another toy outside, that side by side or RCs, the boats, the jet skis, whatever they got. Just put one of them outside. They'll make
just need to build another garage.
Yeah, hello.
Boom.
Yeah, I got room. Come on now,
Shannon. That's easy to figure out.
Yeah, exactly.
Shannon says it was running Outlaw.
Okay.
Larry, nothing better than a clean Malibu. It was clean, really nice.
Yeah.
Brian says he ran small tire to stay on radios. Okay, got it. New build just shaking down, and I'm sure it's not for sale. Okay. Crystal clear. It is not for sale.
Not for sale. Shayna White's like, whoo.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice car. Yeah. And that's what's cool too. We get out of town, we get to see these new rides and new builds, and like Babyface said, just shaking it down, a new motor, it's just awesome. The sport's alive. Get in where you fit in next year. Have a good time, man.
Yep. Nice seeing different cars, meet new people in different cars. And speaking of Brian, there's Brian's clean, another white car.
Clean.
White cars are all over.
Yeah. Yeah, when actually I saw that he was paired up with Jared in round 1, and I made a comment that the white car is going to win. The white car will win.
Right. You were right. You're magical.
I went out on a limb,
And our buddy Tim Webb.
Yeah, the legend.
I would like to put out a challenge for like $1,000.
Whoa.
If you're a camera operator that takes photos, I challenge you to take a bad picture of this car at any angle.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
This car is so photogenic anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Any angle, any spot, any part of that body.
Right.
Man, it's such a nice car.
Who painted that car, Gary?
Ultra color collision.
That's right. One of our
right there in the top right corner of our screen. Ultra color collision repair.
Yeah,
man, that car looks so good.
It really does.
Yeah. Didn't we get the name of this guy?
Yeah,
a while ago. Orange Camaro.
Yeah, with the 4th gen.
Yep.
Yeah, that was. I got it right here. I wrote it down. What's that?
Was it Sam something?
No,
not even close.
Simon Edwards.
See, I was close.
Yeah, start with an S.
It's close-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, Doug says it needs chrome wheels.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Talk about Tim's car.
Doug brought it up. We can go back a picture.
Yeah.
And just from this eye right here, you know what I mean.
Okay, I better retract my challenge because it would be a better picture with polished wheels.
Oh,
take that, Tim. Woo! Oh, Timmy.
Yeah.
Yep. Ultra color killed it.
Ultra color killed it. Yeah. Jason and Logan
picking on Tim.
Yeah. Yeah. This car ran good here. It went qualified 446.
Run some 40s, did.
Yeah. So he was.
Well, where's it from? Anybody? Where's it from? Anybody know?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, that's a great question. Maybe Blake or Babyface might know.
I like the color combo.
Oh yeah, I look good.
Daniel Anderson, his super fast Mustang.
Right on.
This was, I think I took these pictures Friday night. Just comment here.
Oh yeah, Tim.
Tim produces. I know a guy that can make the polished wheels happen.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He works at Weld, right?
he works at Weld. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he can. Yeah. We ought to just have a show and pick out some wheels for Tim that he'll need to buy.
Wheels for Tim. Oh, that's a great idea.
Weld. You know, we can do a spread and you know, we have a contest. He can vote. People can vote in and
have a panel.
Have a panel and we'll just you know, Tim can be on the show and we'll just vote right then. We can vote. And he can start making them the next day. Yeah.
Tim's got some great friends, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. I mean, you know, golly, you know. Yeah, but Daniel's car was rolling. He's out. He said, "I'm out."
No chrome wheels anywhere. I'm out. Tim produces Alpha Ones.
Oh, there you go.
Larry Hunt says Permatex gasket remover works great, removing powder coat on wheels. He did it on my car.
Oh, hey, look at that. Put a little elbow grease in there.
Huh. Yeah. Permatex gasket remover.
Interesting. I know a guy that needs to look into that.
Removing powder coat. Yours is a powder coat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know that flat part, I was looking to get that removed. It's a little dirty in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Daniel's car, he ran a 418, I think.
Yeah. Qualified number 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Brian's car in the staging lanes.
He went a 410. 410.
Oh, 410. Okay.
Yeah. Looks like Babyface signed autographs or something. What's going on here?
Yep, that's right. They're lined up for autographs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim says 410. Yeah.
Rolling.
There's that Corvette.
Yeah.
Man.
That thing was rolling. 386, 204.
His did we establish that is that a LDR or Pro 275 car or what it is?
I don't know. I just heard that whatever class he runs, he had to take some weight out, or he took weight out that he normally has in there. And so, LDR.
Put it in outlaw trim.
Outlaw trim. And so he went out and got after it. Got some money. Took home $5,000.
Tim says LDR.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Jared says LDR. Tim. Cool. Yep. Fast car, man. Woo.
Oh man.
There's that Malibu again.
Yeah. Hold on a second, Russell. I got that.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Blake put that out on the Flying H chat.
What was his 60-foot on the 386? Tim says a 107.
Yeah. Cool.
Fast stuff.
Fast stuff. Cool stuff.
Yep. The gray Malibu again there.
Yeah. Weavers.
Oh, Tim has the numbers. He was on the ticket.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
There's
see Big Jim there. See Big Jim there, you know, walking around the blue Malibu there.
Yep. He's security on guard there.
Heck yeah. Well, people are still walking up wanting autographs, and he's like, "Hey, we got a race. You know, we'll get you at the trailer.
Give him some space.
Yeah, give him some space." Because I saw he had the earpiece in, you know, like security and
let his hand rest. Got to refill the ink.
Yeah. Yeah, Russell, big end power. That's no joke.
Big end power, yeah.
A lot of separation on the rear suspension.
This is Saturday. That's you in the front here, and that's Jared in the background there.
Yeah. What? Yeah, that looks good. All rolling up. Getting ready to go Q3.
Tim says maybe. How about Jim being the new wheel man?
Well, yeah, I mean, because he was supposed to qualify for me on Friday. I think you guys were talking about it, and after I found the red bulb, and then, right after that, Tim found the red bulb, and so we both got fired, and now Jim's going to drive. I think that's what's going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's you and another picture. You and Jared, the White Mustang crew.
Yeah.
And Brian's car. Really clean car.
Good looking car.
Yeah.
Man, personal best, right?
Yes. By a lot.
Yeah. Both speed and mile an hour. Yeah.
Tim says Jim needs rubber gloves, though.
Yeah. I walk up on him. He's wearing gloves as soon as I get in there. What's going on? Doing the anti-seize, and then he said it was cold in the morning. It was a little cold.
Oh, yeah. Boy, it was cold Friday night.
You see what Larry Hunt said?
Larry, no windows tint and limited next year. How about no white cars? No, we don't want to kill cars.
Come on. No. Yeah.
No, we need cars. Don't rule out white cars.
Yeah.
Jared says, did Tim go red against Brian?
That's the way I understand it. 00 something. Tim.
Yeah, 002.
Tim I tell us, but yeah. Yep.
Jim Robinson says Jim may be too old to go that fast.
Well, he's used to driving a Fox body. He drove a Fox body before. Yeah, there it is.
It says 002 red.
Yeah. Yeah, face mating to the final. It's your day. It's your day. Running personal best, taking out killers.
Got to take them days when they're available.
Yeah, made it to the final. Good for him. Got a bye in the semis.
Yep. He was in a good spot.
Yeah.
There's you and Jared again. We'll go back to this. Where did it go? I lost the staging lane picture. Oh,
Thank you, Larry.
There. Oh, this is a good picture here with Larry's car in the background. Larry was testing his Chevy 2, his NPK car.
Yeah. What did we see him go? What did we see him end up going with that? 380 or something?
I think he went to 381.
Yeah.
Late yesterday. He wasn't racing pro mod with the guys. He was just been testing.
Laps. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to sort it out.
Yeah.
I just never made it over there to check that car out. I wish I would have.
Hemi Pro Charger, isn't it?
Yeah. Larry says, good looking car, fellas.
Appreciate that, Larry. Appreciate that.
Jared says every car that's beat us goes to the final.
Oh, man. Ain't that something?
Let me get back to where I was at here. Bow. Yeah, it's another picture of that orange Camaro. Everybody, I think this is everybody getting lined up for round one, maybe?
It looks like, this is when E1's going on.
Yeah. There's Tim Webb.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Rod getting suited up.
Oh, yeah. Suited and booted.
Getting your outfit on.
See Weaver back there, and then Joey as well back there.
Yeah. Brian Snyder says Jared is now my good luck charm.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. There's you and Tim.
Yeah.
Getting lined up.
Round one. We've raced before, Tim and I, and but this is the first time we raced in. We've lined up together, in qualifying and that sort of thing.
Right.
And and Tim's a great racer and stuff. I always feel comfortable with him, next to me and stuff, and hopefully he feels the same. We put a little in it, and on that last bump, I just got a little bit. It just went a little bit too much because I saw all the yellow, and but it was over as soon as I let the button go, and of course both of us hit the tires, and then he recovered before I did, and he went through, and so hats off to him, and made it to the next round, and so our day was done at that point. So
yeah, the bump gets a little aggressive with the power change, and the air was great, and the boost was full of boost, and everything was angry and ready to rip.
Yeah. No, definitely. It was a good time though. I still wouldn't change it, this whole weekend.
Yep. You missed 2 qualifiers on Friday, but got one. It was still fun.
Yeah. Still had a great time.
Yep. Still better than being at work, right?
That's right.
There's Jared and Brian, just a random picture from kind of everybody lined up. This comment here. Scott Linker says, what was the best DA of the weekend?
Yeah.
7 something, right?
740, I think is what we saw. Yeah, right before this.
But it
was real good air. Of course, further deep in this picture was the Pro Mod, so that's Bubba Stan right there, and then right in front of him was the Mark Mickey. And so, Scott, if you were watching any Facebook at all, you saw those guys were in the 40s, so they were rolling.
Yeah, and the temperature was, I would say, low to mid 60s.
Yeah.
God, it was great. The weather was amazing.
Yeah.
It was cold enough Friday night that Keith and I stopped at Walmart on Saturday because I didn't take a coat, but I took a zip up, lightweight, and that was cold Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
If we would have been there later Saturday, I would have probably got to put it on and keep warm, but man, Friday was pretty chilly.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, Scott says he figured it was crazy good. It was really good.
And what did Tim Webb say on the track meter they pulled Friday? And
I thought he said 400. Somebody said 400. I don't know if it was Tim said that but Tim can verify that, or whoever said that. But I thought it was 400. Something.
Even on our Q3 hit, we were baseline coming off the trailer. There it is, 375.
Okay.
On that baseline hit for me, it was just a little off the trailer hit. How's it feel? And sometimes when your car just took it and almost bogged, you know what I mean? It went to 112, and I'm like, it could use a little more, And so that's when we went back and got aggressive, but 375, Scott. So, and we just appreciate. There you go. Tim went to 108. There you go.
108.
Yeah. Is that your best, Tim?
Is that when you and him were together? Was when on the qualifier?
I done that in no, I was with Babyface. Yeah.
Oh, Tim says yes.
Yeah. Jared Johnson, on that 20, what was your 60 foot on that 20? Yeah. That car was rolling out. That was right in front of me. I just saw a perfect shot of that. I was like, track's good. Let's go.
Yeah. Let it rip.
Yeah, let it rip, tater chip. Cool.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Yep. The Pro Mod winner as two comments here.
Look at that. See, Jared?
Larry says, how much changes do you have to do when air gets this good as far as shocks, etc.?
Yeah. Tim and I were talking about that as well. I think he went 1 click and I went 2 clicks there. 2 clicks too many, maybe. But we got pretty aggressive with the struts on the front. And like Gary and I were talking about too, when you do that, you probably need to loosen the rear up a little bit too, to get it to extend. But for me, I'm still learning that whole shock strut game, and I listen to people like Tim and others. I need to take a class. But you see Jared here?
Yeah, Jared went 104. Woo!
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome. 60 foot there.
Yeah, man, I'd let it go 1-0 anything.
Right, close, man. You're really close.
Yeah.
Here's the Pro Mod winner as it got shook out.
Yep.
It got worked out because where we was at the finish line, it looked like Mark was ahead.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty strange deal. And the other board came on as with the checkers and
yeah, for us, We heard the announcer say Mark Mickey went a 008 light.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those cars are going by us so fast. Well, it's pretty cool. There's this fence line where it's right at the 8th mile. It's just right there. And you can look to the left to see the scoreboards, the checker flags, the green little bulbs at the bottom. And to my naked eye, they're going by us at 220 mile an hour or whatever.
Yes.
But like for my naked eye, if I was looking and then I had to tell somebody for $1,000 who won, I thought it was Mark Mickey.
It looked like it.
Yeah. And then, but I saw the checker flag go up for Bubba. And so that's all I know. But anyway, it looks like Mark's in the winner's circle here. So they may have a malfunction or something.
And we were confused for a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Matt races. Rodney, didn't you have a 1-1 something this year?
Yeah, I live in the 1-1s. My best was a 10 this year, and I went some 11s at Mad. But I went a 1-1-0 both at Flying H and at Mad earlier in the year.
Yeah. Nice. Maybe that 1-0 will happen at Texas.
Maybe. Never know.
Maybe.
Some good airs and a good track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The track won't be an excuse.
No.
They put down a really good surface there for this race.
Yeah.
But yeah, these that Bubba Stanton car, golly, just peeled off 40s, like a 47 or 46, something like that. Woo!
And he just came off a win, right, at Extreme Raceway or something?
I think they was down there last week.
Yeah, because I saw
40s down there too.
Yeah, Neil Chance got him a hero card, so he must run a Chance converter in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
Cool.
Yep,
Congratulations to Mark for the win.
Yep, Mark Mickey and the crew, Eminem. Is he undefeated in Pro Mod there?
I don't know. I don't think he won that.
Didn't win the big one.
Yeah.
Back in May.
Right. But that's definitely his home track.
Yeah. The Outlaw class. This is the Outlaw winner, Ernie Dampierre, if I pronounced that right. Yep. With them 380s.
Yep. 480 twin turbo.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Pretty aggressive looking car. Mean.
Yeah, looks good.
And the Outlaw runner up.
There you go.
Brian Snyder. That was a good way to finish the night for him.
Oh yeah.
It worked out.
He's had a great year. He won Ozark too, limited class, if I remember right. Maybe you can tell me different, but some rounds here at that little LS.
Yeah, and here's that ticket on that final. Ernie goes a 390. Brian got him on the tree 055 to an 098. And then Brian finishes his year with a personal best of 456.
Nice.
Yep. And Keith and I was standing at the fence, and I think it was Friday. And we see Brian's going to be coming, and Keith goes, "How fast has this car been?" I said, "It runs in this, it's in the 70s. It'd been like a real close to the 60s at that point, And we're talking about that as he's coming down the track, and then he goes by and announce guy, blah blah blah, 62. It's like, dang,
yeah,
it was in the 70s. And he rips by, and it ran at 62, and I think another probably in Saturday in racing, he goes, I think he go a 58.
Yeah.
And then finishes off with his 56. Oh, man, what a cool way to finish the year there.
Well, and hats off to him. I talked to him a little bit on Saturday as well, and he just came there to have a good time, try to run a personal best. Come to the track, support the track, and he qualified number 8 out of 9 cars, and he made it to the final. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's a limited class car, but
yeah.
he didn't want to put the slicks on, and he wanted to stay on the radial and hammer it out, so he ran Outlaw.
Well, and my point is that's why you race. You don't sit there and like, well, so and so is going to be there.
Yeah.
And I don't have those cylinder heads, so I don't need to go. And hats off to you, Brian. Good job. Great seeing you. Great seeing you smile, and What he
Brian
say?
says he tried to find Rodney's cone though.
Oh
And
yeah, I heard about that. What happened on Friday? What
I forgot
happened?
about that.
Yeah,
I can't believe I forgot about that.
yeah. That was
Yeah, he's
the
over.
that was
Yeah,
finish line cone, right? He'd go over there and take a good look at it.
I think he was looking at the mile an hour cone.
The mile an hour cone. Okay.
Yeah, he went over there right up to it, got in the dirt, stirred up the dirt, and
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a no passing zone there. I don't know if you know that. That's the it's got the double yellows. That's no passing.
Yeah, Brian said it felt too good to lift. And I think that's when it went to 62.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's funny.
That's funny.
It's so is that a white car standard must do thing? You
I
gotta
don't know. Yeah,
see who can get closest to it without hitting it.
yeah. Well, he won because he didn't hit it. I got a little too close.
You got too close.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, good job, Ryan. Man,
Yep.
that's awesome. 115, 6302.
I'm assuming that's his best 60 as well.
456.
Yeah, felt good.
Scott Linker says, what did Ernie 60 in the final?
What's
Oh,
that on there?
Yep. Let me back up.
107.
107.
Yeah,
That's probably pretty weak for a caliber car of that, but
sure.
you just want to get down the track and get the money.
There you go.
Where was I at? Okay. Oh, yep. So with Brian's great weekend he had a Facebook post here. It says, what started out as a weekend just trying to get a new personal best for the car turned out to be much more. Ended up going multiple new bests, all down to a 456 in the finals against a badass LDR legend, Ernie Dampier. Got to see my brother from another mother, Nick, go personal best in his sexy Malibu, and even got to run each other in a fun grudge race. And Kent set the 4L80 record. Congrats to you both. Kent Hager, Shelly Hager. I wouldn't be without you both giving me a place to work, and Kent and I pushing each other, mainly giving each other shit, laugh out loud. Mark Mickey, Nick Weavers, Damon Cole, Alec Miller, Bryce Mickey, Troy Williams, and all the M&M crew. You guys have helped me learn so much and have helped me get faster and treat me like I'm a member of the family. I can't thank you all enough.
There you go. Well said.
Yes. What a great event Brian had.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Well said. Congratulations.
Yeah. Good job, Brian. Really cool to see you have good runs this weekend.
Yeah. And he was
Really
talking,
awesome.
he wants to do stuff, in the winter, get a little weight out, try to do something, make a little bit more power, just like we're all doing, and whatever level we're at. That's the game of the game,
Yep. Larry says the cones are supposed to be mounted on springs so they will bounce out of the way.
Well, there you go.
Bounce them out of the way.
Yeah, they're bouncing all right.
The limited class, this was cool. This little Chevy too. Robbie Clark is his name.
Yep.
He won limited, and Don Shobe was the runner-up.
Right on.
I thought I had, but yeah. It's a little further down. So I think like Robbie's car ran 466.
It didn't set a record.
That should be the fastest run in limited so far.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Let's see here.
And Don Shobe, if anybody's been around the Mustang stuff for quite a while, will remember Don Shobe from way back. And I was talking to him, and he said he hadn't had this car out in like 12 years.
Wow.
So that's been a long time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Keith and I went over and he had the hood off because Keith was like, "What's the power plant?" I said, "I'm pretty sure it's a small block Ford and a blower." And I could see from your trailer that the hood was on top of the roof. And I said, "Hey, let's go check it out." And man, a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Is looking under the hood of his car. It's like you're in, I don't know, 2002 or 2003.
Right.
Big side slinger Pro Charger with the big cog teeth and the giant belt and.
Yeah.
And a big side slinger setup that you don't hardly see anymore. Sure. And
7531.
Yeah, he was doing 7531, had a distributor. He said he was trying to pull timing out of it and just kind of fighting that a little bit. And man, that's a blast back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll probably change some stuff on it and make it a little more friendly to tune with. But
Cool.
he was out making laps in it and running it up in limited, and that's a pretty wild looking car. I remember when it first came out years and years ago.
That's awesome.
Pretty crazy looking ride. Yeah. And he goes way back. This is his old car from way, way, way back.
Way back.
Way back. I remember seeing this at World for a Challenge back in like 2001 or 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be a long time ago. And even this hardcore, do you remember the hardcore 5.0 Mustang?
Oh, yeah.
Website and message board, you know, and the date on this says 2001 to 2005.
Right.
Before the Facebook days. Super Ford, look at that. Yeah. It's cool to see Don out again. Hadn't seen that guy for a really long time.
Yeah.
Tim says red and blue fitting on stainless lines shows how old school.
Yeah, there it is.
Exactly right.
Right.
That's a good way to put it.
Well, drug it out, having a good time. That's awesome.
Yep, that's right. And it's a small block Ford, 400-inch deal.
Sure.
Yep.
They run pretty good.
They don't run bad. So if it was white, it would be better.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. Does it have polished wheels? Yeah, it's kind of got polished wheels.
Well, yeah, they didn't have black wheels back then, you know.
Oh, man. Jason Golden made a post late this afternoon. He was there racing limited. Also, he was on slicks. He said he went out to Flying H drag strip and totally sucked. The class we chose to run requires us to run slicks. Which is limited. We went faster with every pass, just came up short. Still happy with the outcome considering we've never been on slicks with this car. After our first qualifying pass, we went A to B every pass. Thank you, Tim, Tina, and especially Alexis back out helping. Probably my favorite part. Congrats, Don, for kicking my ass, and Robbie for the event win. And this ticket has Don and Jason in racing in limited.
Cool.
And Jason goes a 502, and Don went a 491.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty similar 60 foot. Jason goes 127 and Don goes 125.
Yeah.
On the slicks, just kind of old school racing, big power on some slicks, you know.
Yeah.
Neat. I dig it. So I'm sure Jason will be back out on the slicks with that next year in that class. His car fits that class real good. Yeah.
You think that class will turn into a radial tire?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
I kind of hope it does, and I kind of hope it doesn't. I'm kind of on the fence.
You on the fence?
Yeah, I am on the fence.
Okay.
You know, if it goes radial, obviously it'll be a faster class.
Yeah.
Which may be good or bad.
Right.
The slick part of it makes it a really unique class.
Yeah, I agree.
But if it turns into a deal where we know the Titans. The Titans and their limited deal and Mad and whoever else has that type of stuff, if they all get on the same page with rules and give us kind of the same class to race in multiple places, that would be pretty ideal too.
Right. No, that would be great. Hopefully, because I know the Harpers and the Titans are coming together to talk about it. Hopefully they can get with Blake as well and how it works out. But yeah.
And me and Keith was talking about it on the way home, and I told Keith, Keith kind of asked the same question, and I said, wherever they end up on the rules, I'll adapt, and if it's a slick, I'll put a slick on. And he goes, "You run on a slick?" I said, "I would put a slick on," and we just have to see adapt and keep on trucking.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see what happens over the winter with everything.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at that too. I got some Hoosier DO5s.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. That makes it really unique, but also makes it a challenge with getting all the tracks to, get on the same page. So
yeah.
I totally understand. Yeah. What's his comment here? Oh, Eric Wilson's giving a wave. What's up, Eric?
What's going on? Thanks for calling. Thanks for jumping on.
Yep. So that's Jason in his little recap. He's
cool.
Sometimes you just got to say it. You just sucked.
Hey, he's out there racing, right?
He says it right there. He said, yeah, just. But I mean, 502 on the slicks and that, I don't think that sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But back here on this, Robbie Clark. So this car went 466. So that obviously that car had to pass. It had to meet all of the limited rules to go faster than 470.
Right.
So it has all the requirements, whatever the nitrous. Obviously, this is a nitrous car. I don't remember what the nitrous rules are, but he's legal and all that. So 466. There's a number over the winter to hunt after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for him.
Yep. Good job.
They pitted right across from us too. So
Yeah.
I was checking that car out a little bit. And,
Yep.
So over there having a good time.
Good looking car. Really cool. There's a cool bodies.
Yeah.
And we were giving Tim shit a while ago because he was out.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity to talk about this. It's 6:47. See, it's dark. We're already loaded up. It's already been a few rounds, and I went over to his crew chief, and I'm like,
Jim,
where's Tim? He's PRing.
Yeah,
and
that's not it's not personal recording. That's
no
public relations or whatever.
I go, his car's been sitting here for 2 hours. You load it up. You guys spend the night. What are you doing? You going to do a private track rental? I mean, what's going on? But no, these PR, and so he got back, got his autograph session over with, sold some shirts, and took some pictures with some babies, and
Hey, where's Waldo? Well, where's Tim?
Yeah, where's Tim? Yeah, that's it.
Jim's over there doing all the work.
So yeah, that's it. That's it. He went one more round, so he's letting her cool down. That's what he's doing. Yeah.
He's not letting Jim, hug the pretty girls and kiss the babies.
No, that's Tim's job. That's Tim's
Golly.
Job. But on a serious note, too, it was cool to see Tim and all his family out there, and grandsons. They were handing out candy and handing out. Had their trailer kind of decorated up, that sort of thing, and of course Gary also brought out candy, and a lot of kids coming by and doing that trick or treating, and you were actually throwing candy at people. I saw at one point,
Yeah, Gary had chocolate sitting in the sun. Note to self: it wasn't very warm, but the sun will still melt chocolate.
Okay, yeah, we have a Hershey s'mores or something was all melted.
You get candy from our pit. You got a straw with it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
drink peanut butter cup through a straw.
Here's Nikki chiming in. There you go.
I was throwing them fruit roll-ups like it was a parade, throwing shit out.
Oh, it is that time for election. Are you running for governor or something? The mayor? You run for mayor of Flying H Town? Is that what's going on? You throwing out fruit roll-ups here? Vote for me.
Where did them fruit roll-ups end up, Rod?
I got them.
You have them sitting beside you there?
No, not.
Hey, most of them were gone though. We didn't bring home very many. And there it is.
Yeah, you're down to 5.
Oh,
yeah, you're down to 5.
I tried to sneak over there behind Jared and Nikki's golf cart and just set them up and leave, but I got caught.
Leave a little.
No, I was gonna leave the whole box.
The whole box.
I wanted to bring them home.
Yeah,
I was gonna set the whole box and leave, but I got busted. Tim, look what Tim says. Tim says I was letting it cool down while he was signing autographs. I went one round more than you.
You did. That's what it was.
Yeah,
the round I needed.
Yep.
Yep.
Tim Purdue talking about Jason here for never being on them when he means slicks. Jason did fine. Just need to turn it up a little more. Set a new 60-foot. Would be a new 60-foot personal best 3 different times. Good.
There you go. Nice. Out there racing.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Jim says only one I need to hug was in the background. Yeah, that's his wife Debbie.
Yeah.
And finally got to meet Jim's wife, Debbie. She was there hanging out.
Yeah.
Yep. It was really cool to meet her.
Yeah. And we have a nick. I found out that she has a nickname for us.
Yes.
Yeah. You gonna tell everybody what it is?
You say it because I'm gonna mess up
We're the Sunday boys.
The Sunday boys. I was gonna say guys, but I knew that wasn't right. The Sunday boys.
Yeah. And so every Sunday, that's awesome. Now it's great seeing everybody again.
Matt says for the track to put on a little special event for the kids, that's what brings the whole family out. A little action for all involved.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I mean, it was the officially they called it the Night for Heroes. I want to say that right.
Yeah, I think. Yep.
And on the starting line, before we, when they did the ceremonies, they had some veterans, up there and did their backstory and the tours and the special awards they received, and and to be honest with you, that only took 10 minutes, and I would have stood there and listened to that for an hour.
Oh,
and, it was nice to reflect because we're out here having fun, spending money, trying to be get an adrenaline rush, and for me, just I was just taking all of that in, when the announcer was talking about each person and some of the tours they did and going over to Iraq and Afghanistan and even way back to the left of that in those combat missions, it makes you think and reflect, and how these people paid the ultimate sacrifice, and for us to be able to do this is just puts things in perspective a little bit. And of course they did the national anthem and then we raced, but it was just nice seeing this and the whole thing. Friday night I missed that show where with the fireworks, and you said that was also fantastic. And I'm just here to say, Blake and everybody, we need to make this times 1,000 as far as car turnout and all that. So I appreciate that, Tim Webb.
Yeah, it needs to grow with huge promotion and get the word out and make that event grow every year.
Yeah.
All these events need to grow. Get, more word, more people talking about it, more racers going, more racers talking.
Yeah.
Even spectators talking. Tell the neighbors and, tell the family members.
And that's what we want to use this platform for. And so, in January or December, we're at PRI, and these tracks here start putting schedules out. We'll put calendars up and we'll start talking about it and where are we going and what's the payouts and getting that going, because more cars show up, more crowds going to show up, tracks going to stay around, purses, all that good stuff, get their ROI back on putting this money in these tracks.
Yep. It's like what I don't know. I don't want to get into a whole bag of worms about what. I'll just leave that alone. Never mind.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later about it.
Right on. But bring that up with Tim Webb, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Tim says, well said, Rod, 100%. Yep. Yeah. That was a nice ceremony for those veterans that they talked about. It was really cool.
Yeah. Well, even the announcer was like, hey, if you're a veteran, you come up to the tower. I want to shake your hand. This is the best, the best seat in the house. Got to stay up there for a little bit, watch cars go down. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
Yep.
What's that?
That's right. Eric Wilson says, was nice the racers that brought candy to the team working to the starting line. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
Get them all hopped up on some sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki, you did get caught. I got caught trying to pull off that box.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Over there. That's awesome. Having a good time.
What is this here?
I know. Remember, look at that.
Sorry, no donuts.
What's the
Oh, you're the tech guy. His picture there.
Come on.
I see his picture. Dude.
Yeah.
I just seen his picture.
Tell him the backstory on that, Gary.
Okay. Golly, way back in May. Was that one of them days we was rolling through there and we was hungry?
Yeah. Friday morning.
Kind of hungry and whatever. And they had some donuts on the table at the little tech tent there. And man, all we did was ask for donuts, and they're like, "Help yourself."
Help yourself.
So
fill them
got
off.
some donuts.
Yeah.
And I asked him about donuts the other day. There's no donuts. And I'm like, where's the donuts?
Because you went Friday, you and Keith, and you got my car
Yeah.
taken, and it's
Yeah,
all
he
there,
texted
right?
your car. He
Yeah.
texted your car, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
you go,
awesome.
where's the donuts?
Man. Eric, thanks for watching and listening. That's so cool to put the face in your name here.
Heck yeah,
That's
you did a
awesome.
great job, man. We were talking about one of the episodes before, and actually Keith Lopez said this at breakfast this morning. How man, that track, everybody, all the workers, they were just happy to be there. You know what I mean? Everybody had a smile and enjoying themselves and friendly and nice and these tech guys, man, I always have a good time talking to them. They're just good group of guys that are hanging out. They're just having fun. You know what I mean? And taking it serious, but when they're taking the cars, but they're just real talkable and just having a good time. So
Yeah, fun to be around.
yeah.
Yep. And we give that feedback to Blake too. Last time we had Blake on and talking about our experience, back in May, and his whole crew and team are just great people.
Absolutely.
They like being there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eric Wilson, thank you, man. Thanks.
Cool.
That's fun. I can't wait to go back. Something else pretty amazing and spectacular happened there. You want to guess what it might be?
There was quite a few.
It's about like the biggest thing we haven't hit yet.
Are you talking about
little tiny tire?
26s, Joey Heichel? Heck yeah. Yeah,
man, this dude put on a show and a
show, man. Shot her around the world. What was he going in the 40s on Friday on these 26s and tickled a 38 Saturday night on one of the last hits, almost 180.
Yeah.
Well, Joey, I mean, he's had this car for a little bit and he's been messing with different combinations, and he's not afraid to experiment, with wings and extra weight on the back and extended struts, and he's been in that no prep game for a minute, and he's just a great tuner, hard worker, and I know he wants to get in this 26 or 235 maybe lane, my understanding. And but never met Joey, but I know him if he walked in, who he is. But he's definitely putting in work over here, and just cool to see him make pass after pass. A couple of those passes, Gary, the front end wasn't even on the ground. I mean, he's rolling 150 mile an hour or whatever, and he just
especially when it got to the finish line under power. I don't think the front tires were on the ground at 180 mile an hour.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Because again, we was at the flags at the 8th mile there when he come by us, and man, he's adding another line to his business card. No prep on the street, got it. No prep on the track, radials on the whatever. Little dinky little tires.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, and he tunes for Heckman. I don't know all who he tunes for, but like he's just he's definitely getting it done, and he knows what he's doing. So
yeah. And here's that time slip from Saturday night. He made a few test passes, after the rounds.
Yeah.
And the 120 60 foot. You could see it was soft. It left soft, and you could hear it. And 299 to 330, and then it goes by us a 438 at 180.
Yeah.
On a dinky little tire.
Yeah, he's rolling out. That's got to be some sort of world record, I would assume.
Well, I would think by a long shot.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool to see, and definitely impressive, man.
Yeah.
This was in that little group chat with a bunch of that, the Flying H small tire deal. We're in that group chat. Blake put this in here today. He says, thanks to everyone that came out this weekend. We look forward to making some adjustments and building on this year to make next year better. It was definitely fast this weekend. We had a lot of personal bests by a lot of racers. Outlaw small tire Ernie Dampier 386 at 204. Limited Street Robbie Clark 466 at 153, and Joey just showing out and going 436 on a 26 by 8.5. Thanks again, he says. Man,
wow, rolling out.
it's 36, but that was a 38. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah. Yeah, so that was cool. Blake, jump in there and give a little shout out and thank everybody for coming out. Yeah.
heck yeah. What a year they've had. Year one, right? And
Yeah.
we even talked about not opening. Remember that on the show?
Yeah, I was telling Keith about that too. Like they talked like maybe they shouldn't have opened this year, but
and just keep filling things up because like they did the middle parking lot during the year and kept moving in. One of the first events, I think the glass in the tower was put in the night before or something.
right.
And and so they had a no prep Kings race there, a couple streetcar takeovers. They're going to have this no prep race next weekend, plus all the bracket stuff, and it was just a great time.
Yep. Hopefully, whatever transpires over the winter, class wise, rule wise, includes us and what we have going on. And
you bet.
Only time will tell. I'm sure it will, but
yeah,
when the stuff comes out, we'll just have to see where we line up at.
There you go. I'm just glad it's just a little short drive.
Yeah.
3.5 hours, 4 hours. That's a pretty short drive.
Yep. Eric Wilson says, impressive numbers all weekend. Y'all are awesome. Man, thanks, Eric. You guys are awesome too. We just hammered that out, man.
Yeah.
It takes both sides to be awesome, really. Everybody involved.
There you go.
Yep. I only got one more picture.
Okay. Well, we're right on schedule.
Yep. Here's the Titans of 10-5, their Facebook page, putting your cool little white car up there as their cover photo.
That's cool.
Shout out to Titans of 10-5 for giving Rodney a little spotlight there.
Heck yeah, man. Well, shout out to you too. You took that picture.
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't have nothing else to do Friday.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah. So let's circle back now. We talked about favorite part of the weekend. We like to do this, So what would you say? You can go first this time. What would you say was your favorite part on the track, off the track? It doesn't matter, at the race track, but not necessarily it has to be, on the track. But,
right. Hang on, let's catch this here. Doug Perry says needs chrome back wheels. It's
on the list.
Something's happening there.
Yeah.
Al from Titans says all of our 2025 info will be coming soon. Yes. Sweet. Yes. Thank you, Al and Larry.
Yeah, we appreciate them, all they're doing. That is fantastic news.
Yeah. My, what'd you say, highlight, or would you call it?
Favorite part, highlight, however you want to say it. And it doesn't have to be, it could be anything.
Oh, it's pretty specific.
Oh, okay.
My highlight and favorite part was super obvious to me as it also progressed and locked in further and further. That was the favorite part of what was going on that I was watching and being observant about, was watching Brian Schneider's car run the way it did, where it started with that pass when me and Keith was watching at the fence, and it, from 70s, bam, to the 62, and then Saturday, the changes it made from going to the 50s. I thought that was super cool. Just cheering him on and rooting him on and watching that car make some gains. Yeah. I thought that was my favorite part.
Okay. I can dig that. And I appreciate that too. Yeah.
And there's, Joey's deal was pretty awesome, and the other stuff, but just Brian's stuff just really stuck with me all weekend. It was just really awesome to watch him run that car like that.
Yeah. I agree. 100%, and his attitude and just coming in, having a good time. And we talked about it before last week. He said that we were going to be a couple of, what did he say? Puppy kickers. Puppy kickers or something, getting kicked around, and so, but you got a timeout going?
Timeout. I almost forgot something.
Okay.
I messed up. I almost got me a different golf cart.
Well,
Wheels
let's talk about that real quick. You brought that
I
up.
messed up, dude.
So,
I was snoozing.
We had a situation. There was a moment on Saturday where, you kind of look around. There's a lot of stuff going on. Kids are doing the trick or treating. You look, and in your pit, I look up, and we have an extra golf cart. We brought 2, but we have 3. And so I'm just like, man, what's going on?
Hang on. Like,
Okay.
Keith and Tanner was sitting in my golf cart behind your trailer kind of ish. And I'm sitting in your green chair, and it wasn't hot out, but the air was cool. The sun was warm. And when I was facing Keith and Tanner in conversation, the sun was just above the roof of my golf cart. So I keep scooting your chair closer to keep my face in the shade so I can see him and stuff.
And the sun's melting all the chocolate behind you right now.
Yeah, and it was melting my face too.
Yeah.
So I am sitting right in front of my golf cart, and you're like right there also. You have scooted kind of to the shade. Right. You was in the shade of another golf cart roof.
Yeah. So this was luckily for me, this extra golf cart that looked really nice, had some nice wheels on it and everything. Nice. And I thought, I didn't know whose it was. And so I was using it as a shade tree for me. And then, I don't know, about an hour and a half later, maybe 2 hours, a guy walked up and he's like, man, I wonder where I left this thing. I've been walking the whole property looking for my golf cart and stuff. And, we made him show ID and registration. It's like you lose your phone.
Prints.
You can't just give your phone back. You got to do, eye screening, print, 2 keys, unlock the code at the same time. And so, but anyway, he got his golf cart back. And so he said he was getting old. That was the problem. He's like, man, I'm getting old. I'm losing my mind,
he was the aisle across from us.
Right.
And like 4 trailers down away.
Right. Yeah.
From his golf cart.
So he put out an APB on his golf cart. And so he confessed who it was. I was wondering. So Babyface there, he walked off from it, And,
next time I'm gonna swap some wheels and maybe swap the body.
I thought I had a for sale sign in it. There's a smart card in Tim's Webb's pit that had a for sale sign. I thought it'd be for sale or something. I didn't know, and well, that's good stuff,
I have no idea how long it was sitting there. I'm just oblivious to the time frame that it was sitting there. Just Brian shows up. Here's my golf cart. I wonder where I left it. Dude, that was hilarious.
You see what Larry Hunt said?
Larry says maybe he left it just in case Goose showed up and stole here. I didn't see Goose anywhere. Did you?
I didn't.
No, well, you never know.
Right on.
Brian says take it for a spin next time. It's loaner car sometimes. Gotcha.
Yeah.
He says, honestly, thought a buddy was running around, and I was like, damn, how long are you going to be?
Oh, yeah, he thought it was getting loaned out by one of his guys. That's funny.
It'd be even funny if the dude comes back walking in your pits. Like, dude, why are you walking?
Yeah. Don't you have my cart? Yeah.
Oh, geez. Let me back up here to Larry. Okay. Larry said, Larry Hunt says, our Titans highlight has been all of the racers and because you asked me about my highlight of the race. This is Larry and his highlight. Our Titans highlight has been all of the racers and the killer camaraderie this year. I can honestly say we had the most fun this year since we started the Titan series. It's only going to get better. I 100% agree.
Heck yeah. Well,
and man, from my side, I've been with you at the Titans races. I can't wait to race my car in Titans and be part of that racing Titans outfit instead of a nut swinger, watcher, take pictures and talk shit. So
yeah.
So I can't wait.
That's great.
Doug Perry says, hope to run into you guys at the track next year.
Hell
we will, Doug. You will. We will. You will.
Good time.
You'll be there. We'll be there. That's right.
Yeah. And there was a lot of that. People just kept coming up talking. You know what I mean? Just having a good time and talking about the car, the facility, and just we were telling we're from Wichita, 3.5 hour drive, but yeah, just seemed like everybody was glad to be outside, in a good mood, you know.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
a little Halloween with it, and a little trick or treat action. They had a bouncy house over there for the kids.
That's right.
I mean, yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, your turn. What's your highlight for the weekend?
Well, the baby face is a good one, and I was thinking about that a lot, especially with last week. We were just going down there to beat ducks or whatever he said, and shattering the record, the 386, if you will, around here. That's something that was happening. A lot of stuff was going on. The side-by-side pro mod final, 350, 349 or something like that. Whatever that went by. But I got to give it off to Joey. That's got to be my highlight, just out there on 26s, making laps. I think he started off with a 47 and whittled it down all the way to a 38 at 180. I mean, that's impressive. It's impressive on any tire, I mean, on a 26 by 8.5. And like I said, I never met him, but he seems to know what he's doing there. And, hats off to him for making that happen. So,
yeah, that's a great highlight too. I was kind of thinking about that a little bit, but like, no, I got to give it to Brian.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and Brian's going to go into the winter looking for changes on his car, and it started today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, what a good time. Yeah, well, I don't have any more. Oh, hey, and one other thing about the you mentioned the Corvette and the 386. That was not on a 275 either.
No, I think it was on a 295, right? Because can't they run? And that's something we can discuss real quick, or we can save it for later just to talk about it. But I think of Blake Deals, it's like the slick thing in limited. He wants to run the slick thing, and then in the Outlaw, he allows a 29.5 or a 295, I believe it is. Where other series, and that's the whole debate. Small tire. What's a small tire? And is it a 28? Is it a 275, or is it a 295? 29.5? Is it a 315? And how the hell, look at Joey now bringing in the 26s.
So, that's a really small. Yeah, that's like the smallest tire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and so, but in my world, just speaking to what I know, a small tire is a 28, 275. But like,
yep, I agree. Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that shakes out. But
would it have ran any different on a 275? Probably not.
Yeah.
It'd have still been fast.
Yeah,
but it's hard to say.
Hard to say. And when we go to Texas next in a couple of weeks, it'll be the same thing. They'll be able to run that tire as well. That 295 in LDR, and that's what we'll race in, just because we don't fit anything else.
Right.
They don't have I looked on the rules, and I was looking for a white Mustang small block Ford.
Polished wheels.
Yeah, polished wheels, and so we'll have to race with and that's okay. And I want to be like Brian. I want to be like Babyface and just go have fun, run a personal best, maybe go some rounds, and if it's your night, you line up in the finals, and that's cool too,
Well, of all of those you listed off, we will for sure have fun.
Yes.
So that's the top. Have fun.
Yeah. Definitely.
Racing fun.
Yeah. But why don't you take a minute and bring our sponsors in?
Yep. Grab this here. Give a shout out to our 2024 partners, Mid-America Dragway, Ultra Color Collision Repair, Sandland Iron and Metal Auto Salvage, and Harry Street Carpet. They are awesome partners in 2024 with us.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And every time we do a show, we seem like we're getting more subscribers. So that's pretty cool too. We appreciate everybody's support, and we'll be going in November. It's when we go back to the table and ask marketing partners for some help to continue on, because we make a monthly payment to StreamYard and that sort of thing, and it just kind of helps things keep going.
Yep.
So,
and maybe look at bringing in a few more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And and talking to the Harpers, talking to Blake, talking to Larry now, we want to use this platform to put any race, those racers out there, those sponsors out there, and use this platform to show off the people that support what we're doing, show off their businesses and give them shout outs. We talked about too, doing like monthly drawings for giveaways, and businesses want to support that. So we're thinking of ideas to keep things going. We're just having fun.
Have fun. That's right. Have fun. And this is, we talked about doing this, and I started doing this. This is my data sheet.
Okay.
Some numbers. It looks like a mess, but it actually makes sense.
Right on. So what he's talking about is we want to run some analytics on this, right? It's being serious. We've done, 52 shows if you go from November to November, and roughly maybe a couple we missed, but let's just call it 50. And, we usually get 45-ish online, and by the end of the week, we got 1,500 to 2,000 views on Facebook or YouTube, comments, hundreds of comments each show, the guests that we bring on each show. And what we want to do is, I'm going back to the people that help support us get this kicked off to get the money going in the first place, and just say, hey, look what we touched, look at the conversations. And so we got good data here to continue this on. I don't plan on stopping next year. I know Gary doesn't, and so
too much fun.
And I'm just going along with Gary here, So
and last year we just didn't know what the next. We didn't know what 2024 would hold, but it was easy to see how fun it would be, and just here having fun, talking with our buddies, talking race cars. It's a good time. It's fun. I think other people enjoy it just like we do.
You bet. No, it's good stuff. All right. Well, about that time, Gary.
Yep. We I think next week we should probably find a person to hang out with and do some talking with. We'll figure somebody out.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out in a couple of days and put that notice out.
Sounds good.
It's been a while since we had somebody just been busy with some racing and stuff lately, and
the Titans Champs was the last ones we had on. Guest on.
Then after next week, we're gonna be in Texas.
Yeah.
On Sunday the 10th, we're gonna be tired, but we'll be all right.
Yeah.
When we're in Texas, we'll try to get a lot of pictures and video, and that'll be a good time, especially if Foreman and some of them are down there.
You bet.
Yeah.
And right after that is PRI and
Turkey Ways and Turkey Day.
Yeah.
We got Thanksgiving coming. Woo!
Yeah.
Do lots of eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the banquet, the Mad Banquet.
Yeah.
1st of December, and then PRI. Man.
Yeah. Cool.
Dave Music, great show. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys for all coming on, hanging out with us.
The Sunday boys. Yes, sir. All right, man.
All right.
Good show. Great.
Yep, good show. Great weekend. It went by fast, but we had a good time.
Thanks for letting me go hang out and race with you and goof off. And
absolutely.
And it's a good time.
Yeah, love being a part of it. Wouldn't change it.
Yep. One more to go, and then park it.
There you go. All right, Larry.
Larry, see you, boys. Larry, we will see you later, and come back next week. We got something going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rod, you ready to hit it?
Ready.
Let me find this. Ready?
Yep. Boom. Boom.
Pow.
Right on. Al threw up.
Al says Hot Rod Holiday and Southwest Missouri Hall of Fame, November 22nd, 3rd, and 4th.
All right.
22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Oh,
yeah.
That's the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Cool. Right on.
Holiday, Southwest Missouri.
Rod Holiday.
Hall of Fame.
All right, let's shut her down.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right. You too. See you, Rod. Thanks.